morning to you.
Hey, good morning to you.
Yeah. So this morning we woke up and, it's just like some personal sharing.
Yeah.
You came into the office this morning, you had jeans on. And that was the first time in a super long time that I've seen you in jeans. It's just like something we haven't done. It's just the weather. You know what I mean?
It
changed
yucky
just a little
out,
bit.
and I have to get out, so I was like, I got jeans on.
It's a jean day.
It's a jean day.
For those of you who went to private school, when you got to wear jeans and dress down for the day, it was amazing. We used to have to bring in.
Down.
I can't remember what it was. We had to. No. It's fine. It's not that. But anyways, we had to make a donation. I think we had to pay $1 or 50 cents. Amy, chat in now if you can remind me exactly how much we had to pay to have dress down day. It was like once a month, maybe once every 2 months.
Times have definitely
changed. It was like
50
cents we had to pay.
Yeah, that's all people do is dress down. Really.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All right, so roll call. Who's here? Thank you for joining us this morning. We got people from all over the country logging in. Thank you. We do that for our agents to make sure that we're awake, alert, and present so we can get on with our day and make it productive.
Very good. I heard that your weekly workshop yesterday was really good. So I was glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Got some good feedback there.
We had a good time. It's good seeing everybody. And, I really like the collaboration where we can all kind of chime in and tell our experiences. I think it helps each other tremendously.
Mm-hmm. If there's anything I could do for any one of you guys today, please reach out, send me a note, and I'd be happy to help out in any way possible. We're always here for you. I just want to remind you that each day we wake up and we work, right? And we're here. Mm-hmm. And if you ever want any more time from me, then I always have an extra chair right here, but we put it right next to the desk, and you can come with me and just work here all day and do things. So if you
guys
ever
can come in
need
here
that,
anytime.
Then come on over. I'm always here, and well, not always, but for the most part, just send me a note the night before and come over first thing in the morning, and then you can get to work and you can participate in any of the meetings that I have and pick up whatever you want or add in or ask questions or whatever that happens to be. So I'm always here.
And you can dress down. It can be a dress down day.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Sounds fine to me.
All right. You ready?
Yeah, so we have 3 topics for today. The first one we probably won't get to because I just talk so long. Shana's feedback after a trip to Restoration Hardware. We've had this one on here for a while, so we'll go through that one. The next one, which would be probably super quick, is Windows 11. There's a new update that came out from Windows 10 to Windows 11. How to go ahead and get that, and I'll provide that link to you. Maybe that helps some of you guys update your computers if you have any security loopholes or anything like that. We'll address that. And then there's an MLS integration that's causing a stir in California. But I just want to discuss that concept in general and show off some of the stuff that's kind of causing a stir there and get some of your feedback to see what you have to say about it.
Let's see what you have
ready?
to say. Ready?
Hey there, that's Shana Acquisto. She's a luxury real estate broker, and she went to Restoration Hardware in New York City, NYC. It's been a week or so from this that you've been there now, but we've been wanting to cover this.
So I'll be honest, the only Restoration Hardware I'd been into previously was the one we have here. There's one at Willowbend Mall in Plano, and a smaller one I've been to, another one somewhere. But it was really impressive. When we were in New York, my son and I decided, we went by this building, and I was like, wow, that's a huge building. And it says RH on it, like Restoration Hardware. He was like, I'm sure that whole place isn't Restoration Hardware. So we went in. And we went in, and it was magical. It was 5 stories.
Nice.
Each floor had something unique. And the furnishings that they have there, I don't know, they're just a little different. I love it. I think they have a great style that really sets a trend, right? So it was really nice to see what they had laid out and how it was maybe different than what they've had before, and to see what's kind of coming for the future. Okay. So Restoration Hardware to me has amazing lighting. And this right here, they had this drop down chandelier as you're walking up the stairs, which was really cool. So the way they put the whole rooms together, I think is really nice and not something you see every day. So the point is, this is a very high-end, very nice furnishing company. And you guys, I encourage, if you're in Dallas, they have one in Dallas. They have them in major cities. So if you've never visited one, I invite you to do it because it's inspiring. And I think it's good for us to be able to go in and kind of get in tune with what the new trends are. Some of it was a little crazy because they had a whole section of baby furniture. Like they had baby beds and chairs and furniture that I thought, oh my gosh. I mean, it's not cheap. It's high-end furniture.
Yeah, that's a cool looking building.
Yeah, this is the building, and it was really cool. Up at the top, you see, we kept going up the floors, and when we got to the top, it was a very nice rooftop restaurant.
Ooh.
And you had to have reservations, obviously, and we did not, but we weren't dressed appropriately anyway. We were dressed down that day, touring around New York, but it was really, really cool. And they have people that you can go in and sit with, designers, that'll help you plan out your space. And, you know, it was really cool. One thing I did see, and I checked into it, and I don't know if I got all the facts, but when looking at their pricing, it was pretty significant from regular retail price to member pricing. So I looked it up, and it said if you pay $150, I think annually, you can be a member.
Okay.
This is one of the chairs that we saw.
All right.
It was just cool. It's like in a bubble. But for $150, if you're going to buy anything in there, it's worth it because everything is very expensive. But they have things that, you know, sometimes you get furniture that's really nice and expensive that you can't really lounge on or it doesn't feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. Everything in here was super comfortable and high end. So just telling you, I think it's a way to get, it's inspiring, it's motivating. It's a way for us as realtors to stay on top of trends and maybe provide something, an idea a little different than, you know, the norm. Mm-hmm. So I think it's always a good idea to do that. See what's going on. So.
I think your phone, when you were doing these, it captures like a photo of it and a video.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think that's what was displaying
outdoor furniture.
there.
So they had a complete, just everything: living, dining, bedroom, accessories. Very cool. Mm-hmm. That was one our son loved because he's into geology. So it was great. So
very cool.
Check it out.
All right. Yeah, no, and it's amazing stuff, right?
Oh, yeah. And it's fun. Like, it's really neat. I love it.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'm good with ending that.
All right.
Are you?
Moving on. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, this is Mike. And
Hey,
we have
Mike.
Windows 11 update coming up. Right? So it's now been released, and if you have any security issues or you're concerned about that released, the new Windows might help you out. If you previously had Windows 10, now it's time for Windows 11. But I do caution you, if you're going to do this update, that maybe you do it on the weekend, and I'm giving you a little advance notice to be able to download everything to your device and have it, and then install it over the weekend so that you're not, you know, worried about interrupting your day.
I have advice. Have your spouse do it.
Oh.
Have them do it for you. Or if you have multiple computers, do one that you don't work on all the time first. See how it goes. It's always something, right? When you update, that there's a little glitch or something, but
certainly is. We're going to chat this link in for you.
So.
I did. My desktop computer is now running on Windows 11, and there was a couple of glitches here and there were some different things that I had to kind of work through. But it's really nice now that I have it completed. I don't know, it feels a little bit cleaner to me, and then it does take care of the security issues. So this is a link. We're going to chat that into you, and basically all you want to do is click on the download now and go ahead and create the install and do it. So this link's going to pretty much help you out. There's a couple of different options on how to go ahead and do it, and I don't think you have to create your own CD and
no. But what? So you did it. How long did it take you? To do this?
Well, we have a solid internet connection, and the computer's quick, so it didn't take all that long for the actual update to take place. Maybe half an hour.
Okay.
And then it was completed, but updating a couple of the other items and cleaning up some stuff, I just kind of did at the same time. But then I got consumed with cleaning up my computer and moving my desktop files around and doing stuff like that. And then I cleaned up some work drive stuff, and I got on this whole rabbit hole of doing things. So it really only took half an hour. But then after that, it distracted me pretty much for half a day.
Yeah. And is there anything that's not compatible with?
I haven't seen any issues yet. I haven't seen any issues. It actually helped quite a bit with our printer, and it cleaned up some issues I was having with the printer.
Okay.
So it made that a little bit easier. So that was kind of cool. But,
right.
If you're having any issues with compatibility now, maybe this helps you out. If you're stuck on any issues, it could potentially help.
Maybe they had moved on, maybe those apps had progressed and you're still running an old system. So what's really the difference in
I would say that
updates,
this is kind of a bigger update to go to Windows 11.
Okay.
It's kind of like when they went from Windows 95. They had that for a long time, and then they finally went to Windows 2000 and then XP and whatever it was. So they went to those different ones. This one feels to me like if you're on a tablet or have a touch screen in any way, that would help dramatically.
Okay, I do.
It feels like it was kind of put in place for stuff like that. I mean, if you look at the bottom of my screen, just Shana can look at it, you can visually see how the icons are kind of centered, and it just feels like it's really made for cross-platform use with maybe a tablet, some type of large phone, maybe a notebook where you could touch it and move the screen and those different things. So it feels like it's built for that.
So the other system, 10, will be around for a while. There was a one time where, I don't know what it was, XP or something, where they're like, your computer's not going to work. I recently got a new phone. Yes. And, I don't know if this is kind of the same, but they come out with these new phones, and it's really hard to know what the difference is. It still works fine. So on this one, there's a new extra camera. I think now there's 8 lenses.
No, there's not that many.
But, I don't know.
You like new tech.
I think it's a hoax. Or almost like...
No, the camera will be better. There's different features in it. Let's not get onto the phone right now. We can do this as a whole thing. But updating your software is important to stay on the most current version and make sure that
it is necessary ready. Because other things may not even work without it. So.
Yep.
So just know, Windows 11's out. You should plan to upgrade.
Okay. Let's go to Word of the Day. Today's real estate word of the day is margin.
Margin, the difference between the interest rate and the index on an adjustable rate mortgage. The margin remains stable over the life of the loan. It is the index which moves up and down.
Yep. So if we're looking at an adjustable rate mortgage, which this is referring to, the rate is the index plus the margin, and that equals your total rate. The index adjusts and floats with time, goes up and down, and then the margin is the stable part. That's kind of like your fee or the spread, so to speak, that they're making the profit on said item. Okay?
Okay.
2 topics covered today. And a reminder, we will have TNT tomorrow. I don't know if anyone had heard we were going to have to go to Detroit for something super crazy.
Bummer. We don't have to go anymore.
We don't have to go to Detroit anymore. I had a passport issue, and I was going to have to go to Detroit to get our passport renewed. And at the last minute, all of a sudden, yesterday, I get a FedEx or UPS package, and bam, there's my passport, just ready to go. And I was like, whoa. So now, no
comes
Detroit.
Over like, we don't have
I was
to
like,
go.
look at this. We don't have to go to Detroit.
Ay, ay, ay.
Anyways, if you haven't
But
heard
it's
the
good.
story, we'll tell it at a later date. And I don't know. I'm just super happy not to have to go.
Me too.
Yeah. So all that
so
time
we're here
savings.
for you.
Time savings for you. If you need
Yes.
me, let me know. I'll be
If
here
you need me,
for
let
you.
me know.
Perfect, people.
Have a good day.
Very
Get your
excited
umbrella.
for today. Umbrella. You hear how she said that? Nothing. You just say the word umbrella. Check in now if it's an umbrella or an umbrella.
Umbrella.
No, that's not how you say it normally. Okay.
Alright, topic 1, Shana's feedback on RH. Alright. Now,
Your eyes look really blue in the background.
They are blue.
Well, I know, but like noteworthy blue.
second topic, Windows 11.
Windows 11. Hold up. 11. No, there you go.
And
It's like a field goal.
now,
Okay.
and word of day margin.
Margin.
Margin?
Like a finance.
Calendar.
You don't like the calculator.
Let's do that.
Well,
Now,
I'd like an idea for one additional prop that people that is good. I don't have many good props. I need something new. Any ideas? Just for one item.